Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And of course, another Kung Fu feature. Oh yeah, definitely. I just thought I'd just review some of these before moving on to something else, I guess. Anyway, I just thought I'd just do that again, of course, like I just said, so here's another one. So this is going to be the English dubbed version, again, I'll be reviewing, so you know, putting it out there. But anyway, the film I'm going to be reviewing is the one Return of the Red Dragon. I thought I'd just cover this because, of course, I like reviewing the obscure titles that hardly anyone would talk about. I just thought I'd just try to cover some more of these before I move on to something else. And it's low budget, is a blast from the past. So that seems like a good enough reason for me to talk about this. So here we go. And just have a crowded bit fight scenes throughout the entire thing. And yeah, one of the most common things I've seen in these movies is having scenes that take place in a restaurant to kind of a thing, and then to be some fighting and whatnot. So there was that, I guess, which I don't mind really, but it's just something I've noticed quite a few times before. So I'm saying a fight scene in a restaurant. So here we are, I suppose. Anyway, of course, like always, let's talk about the plot. So yes, this is going to be one of these quote unquote Bruce Lee type movies, even though it really isn't. So anyway, the plot revolves around this stolen item with a mute beggar, I guess you can say, with questionable fighting and social skills, I guess you can say. The quote unquote Bruce Lee type character is in this movie, and he is turned mute as a result of a traumatic childhood, so to speak, and there's like this whole bit with the abusive boyfriend of his mother. So that takes into play here, of course. And he's also taking the persona of a cat, only communicating in growls and cat like noises, I guess you can say. I can't blame the movie for attempting to be a bit different, and I guess that counts for something, right? I say yes. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here is that he's quite taken with his woman whose boyfriend is a secret agent in possession of this thing, I guess you can say. Let's put it that way. And is out from on the run from the mafia. So yeah, things get pretty damn crazy as the story continues here. And yes, of course, our main character would definitely have this kind of his own fighting style. So that's something that's going to be pretty much put to the test because he has to fight the criminals in this movie, which he does. Yeah, there always seems to be like this a clan that the main characters have to fight off in these movies. Yeah, that's something I noticed here. This was no different, and that's definitely is a thing here. The main character believes he has to do the right thing and protect people, I suppose, and just defeat the bad guy. But anyway, that's almost a general idea of what's going on in the story. Where yeah, our main character can't talk. He's mute, like I was saying earlier. But I don't know. I guess you can say this was a pretty decent little movie I've seen. This is the American dubbed version, folks. I thought it was kind of alright, I suppose. I guess I do recommend it for those who haven't seen some of these old kung fu movies. And yes, obviously, trying to obtain these type of movies in their original form can yes, of course, be a pain in the ass. Obviously, so that's something I would have a problem with, of course, as far as I'm concerned. But okay, the dubbing is okay in this one. I don't know, but that aside, I thought this had some entertaining moments. I like the fight scenes, of course. I like the fighting in this one. It wasn't too shabby, I suppose. I like the fight scenes. It was definitely well choreographed. I mean, okay, he's not going to exactly have these fanciest special effects or anything like that because obviously this was made way back when. And on top of that, super low budget anyway. For what it's worth, I did like the fight scenes, of course, like I was saying a moment ago. I did like what they were trying to do in the grand scheme of things. And I did like what they were trying to aim for in this one. and it's something I would say that it was worth a watch. I really think that was definitely worth a watch here, as far as I'm concerned, folks. And I did like the characters, the setting. It does give you a sense of the time period in which this was to take place in. That's definitely something I can say I liked. No problems with that, and I have no issues with that whatsoever. I did like what they were trying to aim for with this, even in this version. So ultimately, I would say I would give this a recommendation for those who are really into this kind of genre of kung fu, just want to see lots of martial arts stuff. And yes, of course, this is my way of trying to talk about this genre a bit more, because I feel like I don't talk about it enough, really. Yeah, even though despite the fact I've talked about this genre quite a few times before anyway. So here we go again, talking about this kind of stuff, because it may not be the most popular thing on YouTube to do, but I really don't give a shit. I do what I want. It's my damn channel. I don't like following trends anyway. Maybe that's just me, I guess. Anyway, I'll give this version anyway an overall rating of a 7.0 out of 10. It's a 7.0 out of 10 for me. So of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time. See ya. Oh yeah. Later. Kung Fu fighting. Watch out. Yeah, just beat the shit out of people. Ugh. Crazy shit. It's fine though. I don't mind it. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. See ya. Oh yeah.